flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. We did. That's another way to think about it. We did. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We printed digitally, and we do that by buying treasury bills. That actually increases the money supply.
Financial Turmoil Explained.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show on this September 8th, 2022, a Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad to have you guys here. Now, you know what it means to roll your eyes? Well, let me try. Trying to roll my eyes a little bit there. Well, you know what it means when you roll your eyes about something? Anyway, we're going to get started with our first story here. This one is well, here's what I think about it. Okay? It says power accident cut for some Californian cities amid high heat wave induced demand for AC. Power accidentally cut. Well, the thing is they were telling us, okay, there's going to be big power outages in California. Going to be big power outages in California. Power outages. And then the power's accidentally cut for some Californian cities. Okay, next one. In Canada. Okay? Now, you know what's happening. I got to give you guys a backstory of this a little bit. There was these two brothers, I guess, who were going around and they were killing people. Simple as that. Anyway, so what happened was the last remaining guy was in hideout. He was on the what they call on the lam. In other words, when they're on the run from the law. Okay, so I guess they caught up with him. The law caught up with him, and it says here, Miles Sanderson. His age was 32 years old. 32-year-old man. It says that he experienced medical distress after he was arrested, and he died. Okay? Medical distress, but it's in quotations here. They got quote marks on it. He experienced medical distress. So a 32-year-old man taken into custody. He experienced medical distress, and he died. Okay, so he died, and that's that. Now the next one is. Hold on, I don't want any. How do I get off of this? I only see the top of the page. I hate this. Is this what are they trying to? What is this? Unlock one bonus article. Enter your email. Blah 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 blah. I don't want that crap. Gosh, only knows I got rid of it. Anyway, listen, guys, I got rid of it. Thank goodness. I hate. They're so greedy for money. Oh, they're so greedy. These sites and everything. Everybody wants money. They want to just pull some out of your pocket somehow or another. Okay, this is Bloomberg. Point September rate hike. 80% odds. They're going to have a rate hike anyway. They're talking about 0.75 of a percentage point again. So I'm going to roll my eyes on this one. Because they ain't going to get away with it. It says traders push the markets for the implied odds of another 0.75 point federal income interest rate on September. Okay, so they're planning on pulling $95 billion this month out of the liquidity pool and hike the rates. They're causing the dollar milkshake, which is basically it just means that they're just running out of dollars, and they're sucking up all the dollars around the world. Emerging market debt, they have very difficulty paying it. Different other countries, and their currency starts to devalue, and the United States is just like a giant sucking sound of the dollars disappearing down a black hole. That's what's going on right now, and it's going to be crushing at a certain point, and to the entire world economy. Why they're doing it? They say they want to fight inflation, right? But what it's really going to cause is it's going to cause a shortage of liquidity in the system, and the system's going to break. I'm just waiting for it now. It's just a matter of time now. The system's starting to break. It's starting to reel back and forth, and it's starting to, and the Fed, there's certain things, out there where if they left the system alone, they mess everything up. Over in Europe right now, they're going to start to try to control the energy costs and stuff, and everything. Whenever government tries to control anything, they just mess everything up even worse. Honest to gosh, I just keep thinking to myself, because government is such a problem now for humanity, I just keep thinking to myself over and over again, what would it be like if we didn't have any government in the entire world, If we just run on some sort of thing where let the plaster fit the sore. If you say, well, there'd be crime and lawlessness, no, there'd be companies that would open up that would police. It would police the world. You say, well, what would we do without taxes? Well, I say, what would we do without taxes? We would have a tremendously powerful system without taxes. I mean, why do we need them? And they keep growing. They keep growing bigger and bigger like a virus or a plague, the government. They keep hiring new employees. Like what I hear is in the United States, they're going to hire a whole army of new tax collectors. Yeah, that's what we really need. Lots and lots of new tax collectors. They're growing. The government is growing in the end. Everybody will be government. It's just growing completely out of control now at this point. And it's going to eat everybody alive. It can be not just burp. And that's going to be the end of you. You're going to be able to, especially when they get this new electronic currency in place, they'll be able, if you do anything, they'll be able to switch your wallet off. Make you beg for mercy, Please, please turn my wallet back on. I can't live without it. I'm going to starve to death. And they're like, so what? Go ahead, starve. We don't care. We're the government. The government doesn't care about the people any longer. It's as simple as that. And it's getting worse, What was it I saw? Some of the premises for these older movies, wouldn't work now as a premise. I was watching a movie last night, and the entire premise for it wouldn't work now. It's just made about 15 years ago. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me get back on what I'm talking about here. Okay, Liz Truss, UK's new Prime Minister. Okay, less than 1% of the people in the United Kingdom voted for her. Less than 1%. And they were members, I guess, of her own party or whatever. In other words, they were like government or whatever, voted for her. So the people in general, I mean, they didn't get a chance to vote. So now what we're into is an age where officials are elected by the 1%, the 1%ers. That's the way I see it. You tell me if it's anything different, because from what I understand, less than 1% of the people in UK got a chance to vote for the new Prime Minister. So what else is it? I mean, am I wrong? Okay, and just too much. Just what is this? Backup power line damaged by shelling at Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, says UN watchdog. So evidently they're in there shelling again, and then one of the power lines, they've cut it. But I guess they're okay for now, because it says the plant is now relying on its sole operating reactor to power its cooling and other safety functions. It also has an emergency diesel generator available if needed. but the UN agency has concerns about the risks of those failing. Yeah. Never rely upon emergency diesel generators. This thing probably hasn't been started in 10 years, you know, I don't know. I'm just guessing at that. But, I mean, you go in there and they crank it up and to start it for the first time. It's been started for a while. Uh-oh, try it again. You know, and something wrong with it. You got to climb up on top of it. Check the fuel lines, you know, wherever. Oh no, we've run out of gas to run this thing, or whatever. You know, I mean, that's what happened to Fukushima. The emergency generators didn't come on, and the reactor overheated. Boy, these reactors, you know, around the world, they're a real problem. People don't realize it until the system starts to collapse, and then the guys that work at the reactor place, you know, the people that are keep it functioning, they can't get into work because, say, the highway is all blocked because people are trying to get out of the city because the world is ending, and so they can't get to work. And what happens is the reactor melts down. Oh, you got 400 of these reactors around the earth. What were we thinking? Okay, so there's a problem. Anyway, we're going to get in there and take a look at the markets now. Going over some of the situations in the world, which are absolutely ridiculous. All these stories that I have to roll my eyes on. Quite seriously. Let me do a roll of my eyes again, just for the fun of it. Oh, gee, that could make you dizzy. 1846 for silver today. It's up a penny. Now we're going to take a look at gold. Gold at 17.11. It's down $6.50. Now we're going to get in there and take a look at cryptocurrencies. Why won't this... this is supposed to automatically hide itself, this thing down at the bottom of my screen. It's cutting off my chin. Anyway, cryptos is $9.68. And we're looking at a Bitcoin price at $19,093. Ethereum's at $16.09. Well, now it's $16.13. Take a look at the Dow Jones today, which is off by 156 points so far on the day. This market, I know you might have an up day, you know, now and again, but this market's not going anywhere until the Fed relents. And in fact, anywhere but down is the thing I should say. It's not going anywhere but down. Now let's take a look at crude oil today at $82.99. It's $1.05 up. Move index today, 133.12, so nothing much happening there. Now, you notice about the bonds, the bond yields? They have a day up and they have a day down. Day up and a day down. Today's their up day. They seem to be a little bit more stable than other up days we've had. 3.26 on the 10-year and 3.41 on the US 30-year. And we're moving just a little bit. The 10-year, I think, is unchanged right now. No, wait, the 10-year's down just slightly. Half a basis point. Dollar index today. And 110, and it's bouncing right along sideways, basically. So, there you have it, guys. That's my show for today in this eye-rolling world that we have right now. Let's hope things run smoothly. Let's hope nothing crazy happens. Let's hope cooler heads prevail in this world. You know, because we do have wars going. We have a lot of heat and tension in areas around like Taiwan and in Ukraine, you know, and nuclear power plants and all this kind of stuff, you know, and in the markets too. Keeping my eye on all of it. Thank you guys for watching my show, and we'll catch you guys in the very next show, and you guys have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.